Right, now we also have a second affirmation, which I really wanted to bring to you. So we got two affirmations. Remember, also, Peter was meant to take the gospel to the Jews. Paul was meant to take the gospel to the Gentiles. So in Galatians chapter 1, from verse 10 to 12, he says, "For I do not persuade men or God, or do I speak to please men? For if I yet pleased man, I should not be the servant of Christ. But I certify you, brethren, that the gospel which was preached of me is not after man. For I neither received it of man, neither was I taught it, but by the revelation of Jesus Christ." Now, here is a strong affirmation, brothers and sisters, because Paul was a person who was persecuting Jesus' disciples. He was going out there trying to kill the disciples of Jesus Christ. And he received the revelation of Jesus Christ directly from Jesus Christ on his way to Damascus. So over here, when he is affirming the gospel, this is a first-hand affirmation, because Paul himself, he did not go to the disciples until after he received the sight from Ananias, and then he went and then he stayed with the disciples and started to learn of the gospel. So he didn't receive it. So when he says in verse 12, "For I neither received it of man, and neither was I taught it," is absolutely true, because he was out there persecuting the disciples. So this affirmation, and matter of fact, this affirmation is to the Gentiles, as we mentioned, because he's speaking to the Galatians here. So his affirmation here is first-hand experience. He did not take it from Peter, from John, or from anyone else. He saw Jesus Christ. The revelation of Jesus Christ was revealed to him through Jesus Christ himself on the road to Damascus. Right, we read that in Acts. If you are interested, go into Acts and you'll find that entire story. We've done this story as well when we looked at Paul's persecution. Maybe I'll put a link of that in this video here so you can see that. So this, brothers and sisters, is a first-hand affirmation from a man who was once considered a Pharisee and who once was what? Persecuting Jesus' disciples. So when we look at both affirmations, so we look at Peter's affirmation when he was on the Mount of Transfiguration, and he heard himself through his own ears that the Father in heaven saying to Jesus, to everyone around, "This is my beloved Son in who I am well pleased. Hear he him." So listen to what he ought to say. And then we got a second affirmation from Paul, a Pharisee, a person who was not in the faith at all, then came into the faith by the revelation of Jesus Christ. So you got two powerful revelations here, two powerful affirmations, over here, that Jesus Christ indeed was the Son of God, and the Father was indeed calling Jesus Christ the Son.